My name is Robert Fitzpatrick Jr. III. I prefer to be called Fitz. You're probably thinking, why Jr. III? Well, all the men in my family are named Robert. When I was born, my dad called me Junior. The hospital took that statement as fact, and bam, it made it to my birth certificate. That wasn't the first mistake. I was the last born in my family 20 years after my older brother, Bobby. Now, Mom swears that crazy night in Cabo wasn't a mistake. You know, I'm surprised my name isn't Jose Cuervo Fitzpatrick Jr. III. Life for me has had its ups and downs. At a young age, I got into radio, and I was an instant hit with my quick wit and snappy one-liners. That led to a comedy gig in Vegas. I began as an opener and quickly became a headline comedian. You know, you made it big in Vegas. On the marquee, your name is above all-you-can-eat buffet. I played the Dunes, the Sands, the Riviera. You know, my dad always told me, Bobby, be careful when you're at the top of the world. There's only one direction to go. Well, my dad's premonition came true. My world imploded. I was at high demand, traveling the world. Everybody loved me. I mean, everybody. Well, except my wife. You know, I got so caught up in stardom, I forgot what was important to me. You know, I never, ever believed in magic until that tragic day. My wife ran off with a magician from the Trop. Poof! He made her disappear. So I'm down on my luck. I've lost everything, including my self-esteem. Now, you try doing comedy without any confidence. It just doesn't work. So I'm playing this two-bit club in Sandusky, Ohio. After the show, this well-dressed Italian guy walks into my dressing room. I get a little scared because I start thinking about all the guys I owe money to. You know what he says to me? Great show. I'm taken aback. I said, well, thanks. Who are you? He said, I'm Dom Carson. And then he offered me a job at his casino. Next thing you know it, I'm packing my bags and boom! I'm headed to Carson City, baby. I got my confidence back, and I know I'm going to be somebody again. Baby!
Everybody.
Everybody wants to be someone. Everybody wants to have it all. Go to fancy parties and brag where you've been. All the guests around you and want to be in your circle of very close friends. Follow you until the bitter end. Look at me. La, 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 la. I'm so smart. I love myself.
Everybody. That's what you want. Hey, Doc, what's with all the excitement?
Oh, this is Ricky's biggest promotion so far.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes, seriously. This is the biggest thing to happen to the Carson Nugget in 65 years. There's $2 million on that table, and one player is going to take it home. It's a winner-take-all tournament.
How did the Nugget attract that kind of action?
Easy. Ricky matched the pot. You have $1 million of exposed liability on that table right now.
I didn't authorize that.
Dom did before he died.
That's great. How are we going to make any money on this tournament?
We have backed the lady in red. You better hope she wins, otherwise you'll owe $1 million.
Red. That's good, right? All red.
You think?
Tell me about the characters around the table.
That is the diabolical Dr. Mustafa. He invented braces. And then Harry Lovelace, he invented the plastic tips on the ends of shoelaces.
I always wondered about those.
Then there's the quintessential man in black. He came in with a suitcase full of cash.
As usual.
Then there's the Sheik of transportation. He works for TSA.
I bet he's slow. What about that red-hot young Fräulein?
Oh, the Countess Teresa from Monaco. Believe it or not, she invented the double pump bra.
What about the other guy there?
Aha! I don't know. He's a mystery. Late minute registration. Let's get closer to the action. Maybe we can figure out who he is.
Gentlemen and one fine lady, remember, this tournament is winner takes all, so place your bets accordingly. Mr. Mustafa, I believe the wager is yours.
It's Dr. Mustafa for the record, and I've got 3 kings. I'm all in. I like to see you beat that. Yes. What?
I got all red cards. Beat that, baby.
Really? I have all black cards. Down south, they call that a flush. Beat that, baby.
Ayala. Full house. Aces of eights.
The dead man's hand.
I believe the wager is yours, Miss.
Teresa, Countess Teresa Monaco. And you are Mr.
Bottoms. Harry Bottoms from Jersey.
Well, I've been itching to meet you all night, Mr. Bottoms. Gentlemen, you all have some very impressive hands. Here is a shot from the heart. Top that, Mr. Bottoms.
I thought diamonds were a girl's best friend. Read 'em and weep.
Well played, Mr. Bottoms. Well played.
Well, you just lost $1 million.
Wait, a million? A million?
A million.
I can't lose a million. I can't lose a million. I can't lose a million. I can't lose a million. I can't lose a million. $1 million? Whoa. That was so real. What time is it? Oh man. I need some coffee. I gotta get a shower. I gotta get changed.
Class, this is made modern artificial intelligent device, okay? It will do whatever you command it to do as long as you do
It's
it
getting weirder
with an
by the
Indian
moment.
accent.
We're gonna need some more coffee.
So today, we're going to learn how to do an Indian accent. Okay? You guys ready? Yeah. All right. Say Slurpee. Go ahead, Slurpee. 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 I want a Slurpee. Come on, let's go. That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear right there. I want you to say hot dog.
Hot dog.
Hot dog.
Hot dog.
Hot dog.
Hot dog.
Together. One word. Hot dog.
Hot dog.
It won't understand it unless you say hot dog. Why don't you say something like Chicago? Could you say Chicago?
Chicago.
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 No, I don't want to hear Chicago. I want to hear Chicago.
Chicago.
And I want you to bargain when you're telling Chicago. I want somebody to say Chicago and you say, no, I don't want Chicago. I want Chicago. Right? I want to hear it. Right? Tell me Boston. Say Boston. 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 That's what I want to hear. I want to go to an Indian buffet and I want you to go there. What are you going to say at the Indian buffet? I want all the food. Go.
I want all the food.
No, that is very Kentucky. I don't like that. I want you to go in there and say, I want all the food.
I want all.
I want all of it. I paid $10 and I want it. Guys, this is very important, okay? Because it will not work unless you do a good Indian accent. Let's see it one more time. Ready? I want a Slurpee.
I want a Slurpee.
On 2. I want a Slurpee. Go.
I want a Slurpee. Go.
Class dismissed. You guys are doing very good.
Hey, Jimbo, what's up with the breakfast bar over there by Dolly's?
She made me bring it to her. She's been here all night. She says she's not gonna leave. She's hit a bunch of small jackpots, but she says she's not gonna leave until she hits the big one.
How much is the big one?
Over 13 million bucks.
Wow, that's a lot of dinero. She might be here a while.
Tell her, please, can you say something? Can you say something to her?
Sure, I'll handle it. Good morning, Dolly.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Casino Boss.
I heard you hit a couple nice jackpots last night.
Well, I did, but I need to win the big one. The big one. Get it big! Big!
I get it. And you're at the right machine, because if you do hit the big one, it's worth over $13 million.
Oh, I cannot wait to win the big one. Woo!
You got what it
Woo!
takes. Dolly, you've got what it takes. I know you got it.
Thank you so much.
Listen, keep an eye on her. Keep her happy, and let's hope she wins.
What do you? Yes, yeah, you got it, boss.
That's what I like to hear.
Oh, hi, Mr. Zamboni.
Please, call me Tony.
Oh.
Bubbles, you do me a favor? Will you get a hold of Doc and have him come up here?
Oh, yeah, but your interview is waiting for you in your office.
Interview?
Yeah. Well, the new marketing coordinator? Oh, Ricky really wants you to hire her. Oh, Dom would never hire anyone without his approval first.
I guess I got an interview then.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Bye.
Hello. I'm Anthony Zamboni, Jr. Please, call me Tony. I'm the casino boss here at the Nugget.
Hi, I'm Ashley.
So, Ashley, Sally tells me that you're interviewing for the marketing coordinator position.
Kind of. I already met with Ricky and he said I have the job. New job selfie.
Well, that's great that you met with Ricky, and his opinion is important to us, but there's actually a few other people that you might have to meet before we actually hire you. Like, can you just share with me some of your work experience?
Well, I was a barista, a dog walker, a yoga teacher, and a snowboard instructor, and a bunch of other fun stuff.
Wow, that's a lot of jobs for someone so young.
Yeah, well, there's just so many fun jobs out there, like, who can choose just one?
Yeah, how long did you last at any one of these jobs?
Oh, I am very loyal. I always stay with the job until the season's over.
Season?
Yeah, me and my friends, we love to travel, so we work for a season and then travel for the next 6 months.
So you're looking for a seasonal position with us?
Oh no. I'm getting older and I'm looking for more stability in my life, so I'm trying to find a job that will fit my needs.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah, so I need a job where I could work for 3 months and then get the next 6 months paid time off so I can travel with my friends, and then I can work for the next 3 months after that. That'll be the perfect year for me.
Yeah, that sounds like the perfect kind of job. I wish I could get a job like that, but this is the casino industry, okay? We work 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, okay? We need total commitment. And then after a year, we give you 2 weeks vacation. What?
2 weeks? Who can tour the world in 2 weeks?
Well, actually, most people are just trying to raise their families and pay rent.
You don't have to worry about me. I live with my parents. I don't pay rent. I don't even have a car.
You don't have a car? How do you expect to get to work?
Easy, I ride a bike.
What happens if it snows or rains?
I'll work from home.
Well, the job requires you to be here Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And on weekends, sometimes we have special promotions.
8 a.m. in the morning?
Yeah.
That's not gonna work for me.
It's not gonna work?
I meditate in the morning.
Okay, for how long?
Until I find my chi.
Your chi?
Yeah. Some days it takes forever for me to find it. And then I have to enjoy my tea.
Huh. Let me guess. Chi tea.
It's pronounced chai tea.
Look, I know Ricky likes you for the position, but I don't think the casino industry is for you.
Tony, you are not a good listener. Ricky already gave me the position. I've messaged my friends and they've messaged their friends, and now it is posted.
Posted?
Yeah, once it's posted, you can't take it back.
Wow. Things have changed a lot since my first job interview.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Hello.
Hi,
Tell him I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I gotta go.
$10,000. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I've been meaning to talk to you about these bad bills.
Yeah, I've been counting them all morning, and it's ugly.
What's the damage?
10,300 exactly.
Marge is gonna kill me. What do we do now?
Well, first, pull all the surveillance videos. Second, call the feds.
Ha, the feds? Are you kidding me? I never thought I'd be calling the feds, but if they're gonna cover our bad bills, I'll do it.
They're not going to cover it. We accepted this, so we're out the entire amount.
How could this happen?
Short answer, Ricky.
Ricky is killing me. How did Dom put up with him?
I'll tell you something a lot of people don't know. The night that Dom died, Marge was really putting the screws to Dom about all of Ricky's failed promotions. Guess what? Dom was going to fire Ricky.
So what happened?
Here's the strange part. Nobody knows if they ever met up.
Look, Holmes, I'm no Sherlock, but all this stuff around Dom's death just ain't adding up.
You're not the only one. Several of us feel that way, and I'll explain later.
Hey, Tony, I have been looking everywhere for you.
What?
It's Dolly.
What?
She hasn't moved from her machine.
Not even for a bathroom break?
Not one in over 24 hours.
That's like superhuman. We should go check on her.
Maybe she doesn't have a bladder.
Good morning, Dolly.
Hey,
I heard you hit a couple more jackpots.
well, I did, but I didn't hit the big one. So could you do me this little favor and go up to your office and find that little button that triggers all the jackpots here? Because this baby's ready to hit at any moment.
Dolly, that doesn't exist. That's all a myth.
Oh, come on. Don't be razzing me now. I know you guys have control over all these machines. Come on, I need the big one.
Dolly, let me treat you to a little lunch. You're gonna have a bathroom break. You gotta want to be able to do that. I'll get security. Watch over things. Right, and then once you're refreshed, get a little something to eat, you can come back and hit it hard again.
Well, a bathroom break sounds pretty good to me right now, but are you sure the security guard's gonna stay right here, the whole time?
You can trust me. Jimbo, you're here.
Okay, I'll meet you in the bistro in 5 minutes, because I really gotta...
Done. Listen, you stay here until security shows up, then you come see me.
Okay, you got it, boss.
Feeling better?
You have no idea.
Well, I hope you're hungry, Dolly, because I had our executive chef cook up a couple of our famous awful burgers.
I have heard so much about this awful burger, and I'm super hungry. Everybody's talking about it. I mean, what makes it so special?
Well, I'm glad you asked. It's a little-known fact that since 1954, this dish has been served here the very same way. It's awful big, awful good.
Congratulations to Barbara. She just hit a record jackpot on Giganto Bucks.
Tony!
$50,000, congratulations, and...
Jimbo,
and
I just
won.
heard Gigantobuck's winner over the loudspeaker.
Well, you know, sometimes these radios are hard to understand. No, I said we have a winner by the Gigantobucks machine.
So it's a false alarm.
Well, and here won $50,000 3 days in a row.
Congratulations.
That's a Carson Nugget record.
You are so lucky, Mr. Casino Boss.
Yes, I am.
And I am not leaving this machine until I win my 13 million bucks. Got it.
Got it.
Hey, boss, do you want to see me?
Yes. We got to get to the bottom of what happened with those bogus bills getting out, okay? It cost the casino over 10G.
I apologize for taking all those $100 bills. I'm sorry. Okay, but it's not completely my fault.
Let me guess. Ricky.
No, Bobby.
How did Bobby get involved in this mess?
It's a classic case of failure to communicate. Are you familiar with the telephone game?
I know about the telephone game.
Okay, well, I would like to wring Bobby's neck.
Well, sometimes I want to wring his neck too, but forget about all that. Did you work on my request to get the surveillance tapes? The feds are on the way.
We already pulled the tapes, and we already apprehended the guy that was giving out all the bills.
Great. That happened really fast.
It was actually easy. He was passed out this morning in the loft.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Yeah, me too.
Well, that's $15, and I'm sure that shirt's going to change your life, sir. Thank you so much. Guest services, get your guest services right over here, folks.
My dude, you got me in a lot of trouble yesterday.
What did I do?
I told you to tell Jimbo that those bills needed to go.
I'm sorry. I thought you said they're good to go. This is what happens when English is your second language.
Wow. Selling merch? Are you selling some merch?
Oh my God, this is the best location right here. See that entrance?
Yeah, I'm surprised you're still here. We had over 50 guest service complaints yesterday, okay? From what you're doing over here.
50?
50!
I was shooting for 75. I don't think you get it, Ricky. I don't like this job. And I'm unfireable, Ricky. I'm unfireable because of this PTSD.
No, Bobby, anybody can be fired, okay? Anybody can be fired.
Well, let me ask you this. You lose $200,000 and you keep your job?
That is because it's marketing, my dude, okay? My job is to bring them in. It's Jimbo's job to make the money, okay? It's two different things.
Yeah, good luck with that theory. Like you said, everybody can be fired. Guest services, get your guest services.
Mario, tell me what is going on with the comedian tonight, my friend.
You're not going to believe it. The comedian from Tahoe finally called me back. He's going to do the gig tonight.
Yes, that's one less thing to worry about, Mario. Good work.
Well, there is one thing you need to know. He got kicked out of Tahoe for drinking on stage.
Oh my God, Mario, listen. I need you to do me a favor. Do not let him have 1 ounce of liquor in his body before he goes on stage. Could you do that for me, Mario?
You got it, my dude.
Yeah, Bubbles, what do you got?
Well, something came in the mail for Dom yesterday. I just glanced at it, but I think you should read it.
Well, what is it?
Well, see, before Dom died, he was investigating Bobby. He didn't believe any of Bobby's story. I mean, what was Bobby doing at the rib before it imploded anyway, right? Right? None of us believed his story, but obviously something happened.
Yeah, you know, it didn't add up to me either, but I didn't want to question him because I was new.
Okay, I read the whole thing, but I highlighted all the important parts, including the part about the psychotherapist.
Psychotherapist? Who's this?
Welcome everyone to Survivors of Hotel Implosions. I appreciate everyone coming out today and being so high. Now, who would like to go next? Bobby?
Don't call me Bobby. That's my dad's name. Call me Fitz. Fitz.
Now, Fitz, let's talk about you losing your job at the Riv. Why do you think you lost your job?
Because it imploded? How many times do I have to tell you this? It imploded.
Now, Bobby, I'm so sorry. I mean Fitz.
There. Good.
The Riv imploded several years after you lost your job. We've talked about this.
No, I was there. I saw it come down. It imploded.
The implosion represents everything that's happened to your life recently. The aggressive behavior towards your employer.
What's this aggressive behavior? I'm not aggressive. I'm a nice guy.
The downfall of your comedy career. The loss of your wife.
Yes.
The loss of your teddy bear.
I love that teddy.
I know you loved your teddy.
I mean,
Here's a snickerdoodle.
you're the best, Doc.
You're safe now. You're in a safe place.
Whoa. Now that says it all.
Aggressive behavior towards an employer? Should we be worried?
No. I'm sure he's fine.
Yeah, but what if he relapses?
He seemed okay to me.
All right, but if I wake up dead one morning, it's going to be your fault.
I've heard that before.
Ricky.
What is it, my dude?
The comedian arrived, but he's plastered.
Okay, Mario, you need to take him to a latte, okay? Give him a bunch of coffee, feed him a lot of food, sober him up, and make sure he doesn't have any more liquor before he gets on stage. Could you do that for me, Mario?
Yeah, Bubbles, what is it?
It's Jimbo again.
Let me guess. Dinner time for Dolly.
No, it's worse than that. I don't think you're going to like what just happened.
Tell Jimbo I'll be right down. Jimbo, what is it? What's wrong?
Dolly just won the $13 million jackpot.
That's great. That's great news. She's got to be happy.
Oh, she's ecstatic. But she wants the money now. Where are we going to get $13 million?
Get Doc on the radio. Get him down here right now.
What's all the excitement about? I was eating in Angelina's when the server tells me that we have a $13 million jackpot winner. Is this true?
Yeah, Dolly hit the big one.
Tony, please tell me that I'm not going to be cutting a check for $13 million today. Is this insured?
Insured?
Yes.
You called? How may I assist?
Dolly hit the big one, $13 million, and we don't have that much cash in the cage.
Jimbo should have told you. It's a WAP, a wide area progressive, funded by players throughout the state of Nevada.
I get it.
Gigantobucks pays the jackpot winner, not us. Yes. They pay for everything. You know, you are a very lucky guy. This is the largest jackpot in the history of the Nugget, and you don't have to pay 1 cent.
Time to celebrate. Find Dolly. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, baby! Yeah!
All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming out. It is with my great honor that I get to present this $13 million check from the Carson Nugget to the biggest Carson Nugget winner in Carson Nugget history, Miss Dolly D. Winsky. $13 million check, Dolly. What do you have to say?
Oh, well, I would like to thank everybody here from the bottom of my little old Pensacola heart for this fabulous check. It's a very nice check, but I would like to know, where is my money?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Carson Comedy Club. Now, let me introduce the comedian you've all been waiting for. He's been performing up at Lake Tahoe, but recently escaped to Carson City, just ahead of the police. Please welcome Barry Schmilly.
Good evening. How are we doing? Lovely audience. You know what would help this audience? So as Junior said there, the name's Schmelly. Very Schmelly. Used to be Schmitzkin before I got married. You might say she's rubbed off on me. Now my wife and I have 2 daughters at home. My wife has placed over the front door of our house a sign that says, "Do something amazing." I told her, I said, you know, I think for our girls, you're setting the bar a little high. Like, maybe we should cross off amazing. It should just say, do something.
Stop it! That was rude and insensitive and disparaging! Stop
You think this is easy? Why don't you get your butt up here and try it?
Fine!
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 I'm not a comedian, but I just won $13 million! 2 ducks walk into this bar. One said to the other, "Can I get the bill?" Roses are red, violets are blue. I'm a schizophrenic and so am I. Have you ever done this? Have you ever rolled your eyes up into your head like this to see what you were thinking and realized there wasn't much up there? So it's not that hard to be a comedian. Look at this. to get rid of my husband. I remember in the beginning just saying the word husband was musical, husband. I went to buy him a Valentine card. The girl said, do you want a sweetheart or honey card? I said, I want a husband card. People say, where you going? I said, I'm going to be with my husband. Visa called and said I'm over my limit. I said, speak to my husband. Guys like Smelly used to come on to me and I'd say, I have a husband. Which is better than what I used to say, I have a disease. You all are such a great audience, and since we're all girls' night out celebrating tonight, let's just go into the casino and celebrate, because tonight everything is on me. Thank you. Let's go.
Feeling comfortable, Mr. Zamboni?
Aunt Marge, what are you doing here so late in the evening?
Quite some day you had. You start out with a $10,000 loss from those counterfeit bills, and you end the day by paying out the biggest jackpot in the 65-year history of the Carson Nugget.
Yeah, it was one roller coaster of a day, that's for sure.
I don't think you fully understand the impact this jackpot is going to have on your business. This is great PR, and you gotta get all over it. By tomorrow, everyone will be talking about the Carson Nugget.
Yeah, this could be huge.
Now, Tony, I want you and your team to follow this up with a $250,000 promotion. I want it to be big. I want you and your team to design it, but not Ricky.
Wow, that's a lot of money, Aunt Marge. You don't throw it around like that.
You play your cards right, Tony, and you could make money by the end of this year. Plus, I've got a bet to win.
Happy anniversary, boss.
Why, thanks, Bubbles. Doc,
Yeah.
Ricky, Jimbo, Bobby. That's really nice of you guys.
You know, boss, we didn't think you were going to last this long.
Yeah, I think the sports book lost money on the over.
Yes, I bet the over.
Sure you did.
I always do.
Mm-hmm. You know, the over paid plus 190 exactly.
190? Did you guys really bet against the fact that I would last for a year?
Yeah.
You know what? I really appreciate all the support and confidence. Doc, why don't you get us started on a financial review?
Well, after 364 days, Ricky has 6 failed promotions, 7 if you include the bogus bill debacle.
Well, that does not count.
I
That
do.
seventh one
I do.
did not count. Okay, that was not my fault.
It was your fault.
And then you've got the gold and silver promotion, which was a huge success.
That was me. I did that one.
That was Tony's idea, my dude.
So, year to date, that brings us to $5,432.10 exactly.
Profit?
Profit.
That was close.
Hey, don't count your chickens just yet. We still have one day to go.
Oh, what could go wrong in one day?
Well, I do have one idea. Why don't we do a poker tournament where the winner gets $1 million? $1 million promotion, let's go.
No, Ricky, I have something better. I think you should take the day off.
That's a great idea.
So, this silver and gold promotion puts the Nugget on track to make money this year.
Yes, I have been watching the numbers. You assured me that he would not meet the challenge. I suspect that someone gave him a little extra help.
Relax. The year's not over yet.
Everybody, 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 everybody.
Everybody wants to be someone.
Everybody,
Everybody wants to have some fun.
everybody.
Look in the mirror and pretend that you are the desire of society. You're a movie star. Hold on, look at myself and realize that's not the way it is. But nevertheless, everybody wants to be someone. Everybody wants to have it all. Go to fancy parties and brag where you've been. All the guests surround you and want to be in your circle of very close friends and follow you until the bitter end. La 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 la. Everybody wants to be my buddy. Everybody wants to be. Everybody wants to be my buddy. To be my buddy, everybody, buddy. Everybody wants to be someone. Be someone.
Everybody, 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 everybody.
Everybody wants to be so clear.